Hey everyone, welcome back to RacquetGuys. Today we're taking a look at the 2023 Dunlop FX 500 and comparing it to the previous generation. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep up with all of our latest content. Let's get started. Updated for 2023 with a more flexible stiffness rating, Dunlop have improved the feel and comfort of the FX 500. Also included here is Dunlop Sonic Core technology with Infinergy. Located at 10 and 2 o'clock, Sonic Core with the Infinergy offers improved rebound for more power while also reducing the vibrations felt left at impact for a more comfortable feel. The FX 500 has a strong weight of 315 grams, strong balance of 4 points head light, a swing weight of 320, and a flex of 69. With the stiffness rating dropped from 71 to 69, the 2023 FX 500 looks to be a slightly more comfortable update to the previous model. Let's get this on the court and see how it plays. Coming into this playtest, I was very curious to see how this generation's Dunlop FX 500 compared to the previous generation. I found the previous generation of this frame lacked some plow-through and needed slightly more vibration dampening. After hitting with the FX 500 2023, I felt that most of the concerns I had about the racket have been fixed in this current generation of the FX 500. When it came to hitting ground strokes, the first thing I noticed was how much more forgiving the frame was. With Dunlop lowering the flex rating even by only 2 points, you can really feel how much softer the frame plays, even with a stiffness rating of 69. I had some issues at first adjusting to the frame, which did slightly throw off where I usually make contact with the ball on my string bed, but luckily enough, unlike the previous generation, I wasn't punished as much for not striking the ball cleanly. I found that even with off-centered shots, the frame still offers great energy return along with less harsh vibrations. When I was able to make clean contact with the ball, I found that the racket felt very stable and traveled quite quickly through the hitting zone. Whereas the previous generation, I found that it could feel a little bit sluggish at times. When it came to serves, this is where I probably enjoyed the Dunlop FX 500 the most. I found with the high stiffness rating, paired with the softer plush feeling of the frame, it really allowed me to hit some harder flat first serves without much pain in my shoulder and arm. Second serves felt pretty good too. I didn't find myself always having to go for something more conservative. I was actually able to generate some pretty good pace with the same amount of racket head speed that I normally have. Volleys, I had no complaints here. As I've probably mentioned, one thing I wish that the previous generation had was more stability and plow through. This generation of the FX 500 solved that issue for me. I was really able to feel the racket not get pushed around when it came to redirecting heavier shots at the net. And I could really allow myself to punch through the volleys without feeling like the racket flexed too much in my hands. Overall, I'm satisfied with the change Dunlop has made to the FX 500 line this generation by lowering the stiffness of the frame, making it more forgiving, and providing the racket with a plusher feel upon impact. If you're a beginner to intermediate player looking for a racket which provides good power and lower amounts of vibration, this is definitely a racket you should consider trying.
I was not really sure what to expect in this playtest. The last time I hit with the previous generation FX 500, I found that while it was a good racket, there were some things that needed to be improved, specifically the feel at impact and the forgiveness of the frame. After hitting with the 2023 FX 500, I can say that Dunlop definitely addressed those issues and made significant improvements for 2023. That extra forgiveness and the more solid feel at impact are felt immediately when hitting ground strokes. There was tons of pop off the string bed, and off-center contact was not really punished with as poor a result as with the previous generation. What really surprised me was how stable and solid it felt with its swing weight of 320. The lower swing weight made this frame feel very fast through the swing, and while typically rackets with a lower swing weight can lack a little bit of forgiveness, the 2023 FX 500 is very solid with more than enough plow through to handle even some heavier shots. One thing to note though is that the FX 500 is very powerful and it has a bit of a higher launch angle. And there's definitely more than one occasion where I hit the ball long without that much effort. I did, however, find a lot more success when I changed my swing a bit to add a little bit more spin to the ball, so something to consider there. Volleys were so-so for me. While it was very solid and easy to hit the deeper punch volleys, I did have some trouble when trying to take pace off of the ball and hit a shorter drop volley. Other players are probably going to find they have more feel here than me though, as I struggled to hit a decent drop volley at the best of times. Serves are where the FX 500 really shined for me. The frame is very maneuverable, but with all that extra power available, I found I could hit a variety of serves with decent placement with next to no adjustment. My flat serves felt great, had great placement and tons of pop, and hitting kick serves also felt very solid and the ball had tons of movement. The biggest overall change for me in the 2023 FX 500 is the extra stability, forgiveness, and most noticeably, comfort. The lower stiffness rating, while only lower by 2, and with the updates to the Sonic core with Infinergy, it serves to really dampen all those vibrations at impact. For a frame with an RA of 69, the FX 500 plays considerably softer than its stiffness rating, which is a big bonus in my view. I would definitely recommend the FX 500 for beginner to intermediate players who are looking for something that's going to give them a little extra power, still be very stable, very soft, and very forgiving.
Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions about the Dunlop FX 500 2023 or have any suggestions of rackets you would like to see us take a look at next, let us know in the comments section down below. As always, the Dunlop FX 500 2023 is available online on our RacquetGuys website. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.